things about trading Forex is that you don't actually know exactly which trade is going to be a crazy winner or just another loss.
What's up, everybody? We are currently live.
Take away the weekly.
Trace back down to what we've got evidence that price is going to be bullish.
Point sort of chasing the market. I was more than happy to stay flat.
Hello everyone.
With the kangaroo tail,
Always recommend trading on the 5 minute.
Some of these exotic pairs in pretty steady uptrend, making these higher highs and higher.
Mostly trend following.
The stimulus in a certain way.
All right, we are in this trade on NASDAQ W formation. Got a TP at the top, stop loss somewhere down there. I'm also in a US30 buy off based off the daily. US30 daily has a huge trend line with some bullish divergence on the Force Index. So US30 got a TP set. I got a stop loss below the trend line in case it breaks, of course. Lorenzo, you said NZD USD is selling off? Well, USD CAD on the 1 minute for sure is selling off. My God, look at that drop. Whew. Got a kangaroo tail at the top there too. It's funny. I've been wanting to trade USD CAD lately on the 1 minute right at the open, and that's a perfect setup. But I'm just worried about NASDAQ right now. Oh, we got a bullish kangaroo tail now for this our W setup. If you are looking for a setup this morning, NASDAQ may be a buy. It's a clear buy, in my opinion. I wasn't another buy earlier. I was a micro pip away from my TP. My TP was literally right here. And it spiked down to the heartbreaker and hit my break even. But I guess if NASDAQ does make new lows, a lot of areas. Let me see. Let me draw a zone up here. So if NASDAQ does make new lows, it could go there. Put that back on. Well, it's just a question now of which way does NASDAQ break out? Complete the W? Or send us down to this next zone? I mean, if we notice too, NASDAQ has this nice trend line, so and that trend line is basically where our TP is going to be for the. Our TP is right where NASDAQ opened this morning. Damn, I don't like that TP. The number is 15666. Might give us some bad luck. Check out some Bitcoin too. They were saying yesterday a lot of people on Bitcoin were over leveraging, and basically, as the drop came, accounts got wiped. But Bitcoin sell time is going to be in December. That's the time to get out of Bitcoin, November or December. All right, NASDAQ going to try to break out. Well, it looks like my original buy ahead would have just smashed the TP for sure. Come on, can we get the breakout? Get the clean W. We need some good YouTube content. Come on. McLaren, this is on the 1 minute. I mainly only trade NASDAQ on the 1 minute. What is XNG? What is XNG USD? I don't know what XNG is. I mean, do you mean silver? I think you meant to type XAG, right? Might as well check some news too while we're waiting for NASDAQ to pump up. TP is, let me actually just write it down. We got bearish king retails. Ooh. Normally I would want to sell that right away, but I don't want to sell against a clear W formation. Oof, there is some bearish divergence now too. There is some bearish divergence. But does the market care about that? I think it's time to secure a break even, honestly. I'm going to secure a break even, especially with this bearish divergence. But we're so close to the open price. Just need like, how many more? Need like 150 pips. I know some people tell me 15 points. I just like saying pips. 15 points, 150 pips. Damn, I really need to get a $20,000 account, but I don't want to take. I'm in a tough spot because I don't want to take money out of Bitcoin because I know Bitcoin's going to go up by the end of the year. And potentially taking out Bitcoin now could be a huge mistake. So I got to be very careful with that. Otherwise, I'm just envisioning this would be $700 profit, and I'd probably close trade. I mean, if I was up $700 right now, I'd probably close trade, call it in the morning. But holding out for TP. All right. Democrats pushing slew of tax hikes to fund massive spending plan. I don't know if that news would really send NASDAQ back up. Probably not. No, I don't really see any news on NASDAQ. Coinbase Global receives Wells notice from SEC. What the hell does that mean? Wednesday's losses come a day after the NASDAQ notched a fourth straight close in record territory, as Dow and S&P posted modest losses. Markets have been on shaky ground after Friday's underwhelming jobs report. Ugh, I'm not liking this little consolidation up here. It might be, I don't want to take profits at $50, but this area is kind of concerning. I've seen NASDAQ do this a lot. All of a sudden, you'll think the trend is going your way, and then you get 4 or 5 candles that go to the side, and it's kind of ringing an alarm off in my head. I'll close 48 right there, actually. I'll close 48 there. If we drop more, I'll look for a re-entry. Though it could be just retesting right here. Could come back and just retest here. Yeah, I think this is an opportunity for a re-entry. Let it drop a little bit. I mean, look, okay, price tried to bounce up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It tried to pierce this zone 6 different times. Hey, what's up, Robbie? Darius Butler said I would have just moved my stop up. Let's see if this is just market noise to get people like me to second guess and close before it hits that TP. Gabe said look at odd NZD. I'll look at it momentarily. Well, to me, odd NZD looks like, I mean, an obvious sell maybe, but it's on support. Odd NZD hourly support. So not sure how strong that zone is, but there might be a good chance this trend line's broken finally. So I'd be careful on a sell with odd NZD. It's already dropped quite a lot overnight. I see an M on US30. Which isn't good for my buy. But I do see a clear M. But on the other spectrum, there's also bullish divergence. So I think US30 has some mixed signals, but the daily US30 gives us the biggest signal that is probably gonna remain going up. And I think we could say US30 bull run will be over if this trend line is broken. Because that's since February, yo. This is since February. Like if you look at before coronavirus, we see the same kind of trend line thing. But once it was broken, the bull run was over. and then it returned. But I guess some would argue that the bull run was never over. But damn, if that trend line breaks, could see a big drop like that. Especially if they, oh my god, look at that. It was a break and a retest. Made a noob move and closed early. Good job, market makers. Good job. You made me doubt my original position. And instead of getting 100, we're only getting 48 out of that. But Robbie, you are crazy to short that on a massive daily trend line, unless you're just looking for a scalp. If you're looking for a scalp, then yeah, perfect sell. Now, if I was in the sell, you could look for a TP like right here. Like on this zone, 35.40. But beyond that, I wouldn't get too greedy with this because you are on that daily trend line. Yep. Yeah, I think the huge sell will happen. The question is when. And I don't think it's going to be maybe like towards the end of the year to try to scare people with another coronavirus strain. Coronavirus. You know, it's funny. The flu magically disappeared. And then I read an article. The flu disappeared because they're not doing flu tests. That's food for thought right there. But we know what to do. I mean, if another coronavirus scare comes, we know that we're going to short everything. So in a way, that would be great. Be great for money, but not great for shutting country down. I remember the coronavirus crash. I was in a short on S&P. Shit was dropping so much they paused S&P market for 12 hours. I remember I only had like a $500 account at the time or something. And at market open, S&P like gapped down 750 pips or 75 point, whatever. S&P dropped a shit ton. And made like, I remember I was so excited. I made $150 on a $500 account. I was like, oh my God. But you got to start from the bottom somewhere. Interesting, NASDAQ. All of a sudden, the trend shifted. Why? Why did it shift? Let's check some stocks real quick. That makes sense. Apple took a plunge. Ooh, that's like a bearish flag on Apple too. We do see some bullish divergence on Apple. Euro USD. I need to start looking at Euro USD scalp opportunities because the spread is non-existent. I don't know what it is about USD, but the spread is non-existent. Yeah, there's basically no spread if you enter at the right time. You know, I'm starting to think some brokers have very, very low spreads because they want you to trade more. I think it's a double-edged sword right there. Is the small spread a good thing or bad thing? I mean, for one, a smaller spread will get you to trade more. But do we want to overtrade? No. There's a fine line between that, I think. I'll show you. It's some good shit. It's probably my number 2 multivitamin recommendation. I'll show you what it is. On Amazon for like $30. It's right here. Pure Essence multivitamin powder. You got a lot of good shit in there. Plenty of B vitamins, gives you some good energy. You do not need coffee if you drink this stuff. But check it out. It's honestly probably the second best multivitamin in the world. The first one, another good vitamin recommendation. Let me show this. It's a little more expensive. Right here. Beyond Tangy Tangerine 2.0. This is the best multivitamin in the world. I was heavy in health probably about 6-7 years ago. All I was doing was like health videos. I was in a health MLM, read a shit ton of health books. Damn, that's a good video idea though. The best vitamins to drink for traders. I'm very surprised with NASDAQ. Looks like I would have been heartbroken either way, letting it ride and then seeing it drop like this. So maybe it was a good thing I did decide to lock up the profit there. And if I think about it, I think this wick right here, this wick faked a lot of people out. Because I guarantee you, a lot of people try to buy this. And then the market maker's like, no, we're still going down, guys. Apple bouncing up on that divergence. We might have to go for a re-entry here. Because if we make a new low within the next couple candles, that'll give us bullish divergence. Yeah, so I think I'm going to be looking for buys. I'm going to be looking for buys down here. Yeah, yep. Pretty healthy. There's a lot of green powders in it. I will say that's the best multivitamin. I mean, the best vaccine is multivitamins and minerals. Best thing you can do is pump up your immune system. All right, see if it makes a new low. If it makes a new low, we got bullish divergence. Okay. Though we do got an hourly zone there. Okay, I cannot discount that. I believe this is a fake out, guys. I believe it's a fake out. I believe the market wants people to sell right now because they got plans to send it up, though I could be wrong. Because, I mean, look, where price was previously, I mean, we've gotten really wild out here. We've wicked down, so we could see the same kind of action here. Question is, how far could it drop? These wicks are... So I do think it is going to bounce up, but it's just going to be dangerous of where to get the entry because there's so much area right there. US30 is not really doing anything now. Well, I mean, it's slowly going down. So if you were in the sell, I mean, this is a good spot for a TP. You could go lower, but remember, you are on that daily trend line. See, the problem with buying now is though you're okay. There is no more divergence, so we can ignore that. All right, we just hit that major hourly zone. Part of me wants to buy right now, but if I do that, I'm trying to find the absolute bottom. Unless this closes as a kangaroo tail, then my mood might change. I do use TradingView occasionally. I just prefer just trading right on MetaTrader 4 until maybe I'm on a more professional platform, like, I don't know, trade like some mini E futures or something like that. I don't know if any brokers allow you to trade directly on TradingView with the indices. I know you trade Forex pairs on TradingView connected to a broker. And I do know that other brokers you can't trade in the USA. They are on TradingView for NASDAQ. US30, oh shit. Damn. All right, we're getting to that wiki zone. Well, US30's M is completed. And I'm gonna have to exit my trade, honestly. My buy. Oh shit. I think I'm gonna exit US30. Let me get the right terminology. Let me pull this up. It's called micro E. So micro E mini futures is, you can, how to explain this? Hold on. Basically, trading micro E mini futures, you can trade those on like the regulated brokers. That will allow you to get the same point and pip values as if you're trading on MetaTrader 4. Because micro E mini futures are 1/10 the size of the regular futures and all that. So it's basically the equivalent of trading NASDAQ or US30 on MetaTrader. But I do not have, only thing I trade on is MetaTrader so far. Micro E mini futures, yep. They also got Bitcoin micro mini futures now. Micro Bitcoin futures. Oh damn, they go. Bitcoin is 1/50th of the contract size, so they're trying to get more exposure to the smaller guys like us. Spreads are $1 per Bitcoin. Contract size 0.10 of a Bitcoin. Interesting. Yeah, I'm not liking this US30 movement. I'm gonna get out. I am gonna get out of the buy. I'm tapping out. I don't know what's going on right now, but something's going on. I'm using N1CM, number one capital markets. The other broker I was on, Ingot Brokers, they were a regulated offshore broker, and they shut down for USA clients. Unfortunately, that was my number one broker. Yeah, I'll probably start messing with the more regulated brokers after this year. If all goes well with Bitcoin, I'm cashing out $200,000 on crypto. And I'm going to watch the bear market, reinvest in Bitcoin in about 2 or 3 years. The new herd of Bitcoin that people are coming in right now, they're not going to be prepared for the bear market that's to come after the pump. So smart money is going to be getting out of Bitcoin at the top November, December, if we keep going up like previous price history. Then I'll have some more capital to mess with different brokers. Yeah, so I guess you could say that simply put. E-minis is closer to trading indices like we're used to on MetaTrader. I wonder how MetaTrader got so big. Honestly, I think it was from when higher market size was doing a lot of promotions like 5 or 6 years ago. I think that's when the MetaTrader hype really started. Because I know there's so many different platforms on MetaTrader, but something's got to be mainstream, right? Look at that candle. I mean, this This is ridiculous. Like, this is the biggest bearish candle in at least how long? Let's see. Probably in the last couple of weeks. Wow. Though I don't know why my hunch keeps saying that. I mean, I keep looking at these two wicks over here and how price. I mean, that was a giant red candle, probably. Like, I just got this feeling it's going to print back up on the tail. One thing I know for sure, it would be dumb to put a FOMO sell in. That would be very, very dangerous. All right, let's tighten up this. Okay, let's tighten up this wick. The market is telling us something right here on these wicks, right here. It's telling us something. I think it's buy time. Okay, I could buy right now and get out if it makes a new low. I gotta go with my gut. My gut says buy. No, I'll do a little bit smaller lot size. Yeah, I will buy. If we make new lows, it's a very interesting spot where we're at right now. I'm going to put a TP in this area up here. I don't know, sometimes you just got to go with hunches. So I'm probably going to be, I'll go for a $50 TP. Okay, that's a good sign. Apple, we got green candles on Apple. And we still got that bullish divergence on Apple. So if Apple tries to come up and retest some of these zones up here, we're going up. Let me check Amazon too. So we got green candles on Apple and Amazon. How about Tesla? I haven't looked at Tesla in a long time. Okay, Paxing, you bought at 15,574. Damn, you got in on a way better entry than me. Props for entering right there immediately. Yeah, I entered I got in at 15,576. Oh wait, you got in okay, I thought you got in way at the bottom. You got in right at me basically. Gotcha. My stop loss, if anybody is curious, I'm gonna get out around 15,550. Because if it goes below that, then it's going below the hourly wicks right here. Come on, we got to hit this TP within the next 10 minutes. We'll have a mic drop if this shit if this prints back up. Let's see if the EarnWithTodd, the gut reaction, wins. Let me check US30. Oh shit. That always happens. I close my trade like right here and it bounces back up. Oh, my heart hurts every time I see Bitcoin drop. I'll show you guys the first trade I took this morning right at the open. So NASDAQ opened right here. That was a dummy for actually not putting the sell in immediately because there was a clear trend line. Anytime you guys see this, if you see a trend line like this on the 1 minute on NASDAQ right before the open, just put in the sell and put in a stop loss above the trend line. Though I got a late entry, I still smashed my TP. Damn, actually, if I would have held, if I would have kept holding, that's at least, let's see. Yeah, that's at least a $300 trade right there. It's easy to say at hindsight, though, but it is what it is. And NASDAQ just hit our stop. $150. So I finished the day up for about $100. Okay. I honestly cannot believe how big this fucking candle is. Holy smokes. Like, it just keeps going and going. And there's absolutely no news. This is madness. That's a 1,300 pip drop. Or a 130 point drop. Damn. Holy smokes. This is the biggest red candle since July, it looks like. Yeah, Master, sure. I said thank you for doing live trading on stream. You do learn from wins and losses. You do learn from watching other people. It's like if you play that game, Call of Duty Warzone, people watch people playing the game live, they get better. Same thing with trading. You watch people, you see their mistakes. But I got to reevaluate this and see if I could have expected the drop. Now, you know what? The first hint, remember when I was like, I've seen this pattern repeatedly on NASDAQ. All of a sudden, you think you're going to go to your TP, and then you get 4 or 5 candles, and then... So we'll remember that. If we're on a W buy setup on NASDAQ, if we see candles like this, it might be hinting to us that we're going to have a heavy drop. And other traders are not going to notice that. Take one last look at US30. Yeah, there might be one last setup to look at, actually. US30, potential W. Yeah, there's non-stop setups today. Yeah, potential W on US30. Well, guys, I think we'll call that a morning. We got some good setups. I hope you guys all enjoyed. A couple good wins. I'm only up $100 today, but whatever. A win is a win.
Hey guys, thanks for watching today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. And before you go, make sure to check out our guest today and also subscribe to the A1 Trading YouTube channel if you have not already. Risk Calculator is a risk management tool built specifically for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 to help you position size properly. Their easy to use software will allow you to enter and exit positions with lot sizes that are calculated for you, suited to your risk management settings that you allow for the tool. This is a big thing because a lot of us struggle with over leveraging or accidentally taking a position size too big, and Risk Calculator is there to help. Like I said, with the click of a few buttons, you're able to set your trade and the lot size will automatically be calculated for you so that it suits your risk management plan. In addition to actually setting your trades with the proper lot size, it also allows you to manage your trades as they're going along. Things like trailing stops, moving stops to break even, or even partial take profits are all tools or features available with the Risk Calculator functions that are available on MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5. If you're interested in checking out Risk Calculator, there's a link down below in the description. And if you use that link, it does help to support what we do here on the channel, which is provide free trading content, again, by the thanks to the help of our sponsors. So thanks so much for watching today. Again, make sure to subscribe to us here on YouTube if you haven't already, and we'll see you back in the next one.